Welcome, everybody, to the... Oh, my God. I just completely lost my train of thought there. What in the world? Anyways, welcome to Duel 1 of the Spotify Cup Series. The top 5 will make their way into the Daytona 500 being held tomorrow. We have, I think, everybody here. I think 10 drivers. 10 drivers, although it's 5 out of 9. I'm pretty sure Tubopt is starting second. I don't know what Tubopt is doing. But, yeah, we did qualifying earlier on in the day. And now, here we are. Ready to get Duel 1 underway. You see Ancient, he got the pole for the Daytona 500, starting first in the Duel. Oh, my God, no contested. Okay, TP... My Sabas. But anyways, Ancient qualified first. He is in off speed, so you do not need to worry about Ancient making it into the race. Everybody else, though, there's going to be a pretty big question mark on if they make it in. Tubopt qualified third, just barely missed out on his second front row start in the Daytona 500. Behind him, we have Cole. He is a pretty good qualifier just in the race. Lost a little bit of ground. And honestly, I think this race, it's going to be a little bit stressful. You got a lot of aggressive guys. Guys like Tubopt. Guys like Cole. Guys like Byron. Those guys are going to be very aggressive. Not sure what Byron's doing. He just pulled out of line. Okay, he's fighting idiots and Tyson. How about you, instead of fighting people... How about you, you know, get in line and then just let them keep, you know, doing whatever they want to do. Why is Ancient listening to Dua Lipa right now? Why is Ancient listening to Dua Lipa? All right, anyways, you guys can join your manufacturer VCs if you wish. I need to drag everybody out of mods only, though. You either be in your manufacturer VCs or staying here. Be in your manufacturer VCs or staying here, guys. Don't go to any other VCs, especially you, Ancient. Don't go to mods. All right,
Why not?
I'm just gonna because you're not allowed to. All right, hold on, Sabas. Damn. All right, well, it looks like nobody wants to actually go into their VCs. That's weird. All right, are we ready? All right, well, here we go. I'm going to share my screen in the stage real quick. All right, there we go. And green flag in the air. Of course, no contested does not go. He said R, so not sure what happened there. But anyways, green flag here at Daytona. Oh, yeah, shoot, I forgot to set up the laps. There we go. I also forgot to add Little Monster's number. But anyways, already contact back here. Cole going up to that top lane. And that top side. Everything kind of got a rework. So it's a little bit different from the Clash. But I bet the racing's probably still going to be a little bit the same. The outside got a little bit of a buff. So we'll see if people can keep it up there. Not... kind of struggle to push, actually keep a lane going, but looks like that outside's kind of fading back. You see Orange try to go up to the top, experimenting a little bit. You see Bob go up there as well. It worked in like a small group, and Orange, terrible block on Byron. And Byron, nothing to do in the grass right now. And here we go. We got 2 lanes going. That outside, and we're actually 3 wide right now. Little Monster trying to stick it on the bottom, try to keep it with Byron. Ancient going to play it safe, though. Block that bottom line. He knows that that line could be the one to go, but side draft right there from Tubopt, as now they stay 3 wide in the middle of that pack. Ancient getting pushed by the 4 of Bob, is now down the back straightaway. Huge run for that outside. And another huge run for Tubopt, just sat on that bumper. 3 cars on the bottom, 5 on top, no contested, stuck at the back. And the top 5 make it in, although Ancient locked in off of speed, do not have to worry about him. So right now, the only car that would be out, or it would be Bob, Two-Bopped, Cole, Lil Monster, Orange. Those would be the guys in. Although Orange is subbing for Sky. I also got to add the numbers for everybody else who I didn't add. So I'll do that before the 500. But now you see you got a little bit of a train on the top side. Nobody wanted to try to make the move down towards the bottom. Yeah, now you got an outside train race. You know, we know that inside works. You just need a little bit of cars down there. As Ancient shuffled out of line and not even going to try and get that out or inside going. He's just going to brake straight to the back. And you know, the thing is with these super speedways is that it's just very experimental. You know, these duels, we change setups before each race. As you see Orange swing it down to the bottom of the racetrack. Little Monster follows in tow and drifts back up the racetrack, puts the boss in the wall. Two-Bop gonna forcefully have to follow that 22. And Orange, nothing he can do. Little Monster trying to gun out to the lead through that middle line. And now they're trying to get that inside to work. You see him getting that bottom lane, but no contested. Which lane is he gonna choose? He knows that outside was pretty strong earlier. Bob going up the track a little bit. Oh, Bob pushed up to the outside wall. Cole to the inside. Little Monster did not get the push. And now Byron, nowhere for him to go. Went under Two-Bop. Two-Bop kind of pushed him down a little bit. And I think just a bad block from Little Monster right there. And that's going to kill the inside momentum. Not his fault. Okay. VW revoked then. Okay, that's fine. Oh, 4 wide right there. That's not going to end well. No contested being aggressive. And he's got his teammate in line now. Oh, Cole, terrible block. What was that? What was that move from Cole? Not sure what the 41 Toyota was doing right there. But down the front straightaway, that outside stacks up a little bit once again. You see Sabaj trying to gun it down to the bottom. You see Orange following in tow. Those two manufacturer teammates. That 45 is a Haas CNC racing machine. That 51, that's a Icon Motorsports. They're very closely intertwined. Cole races for Icon. So obviously Orange is going to try everything he can to help out Sabas, but he wants to get his driver in as well. As once again, we see that outside line stack up. And you know that inside works. We've seen it. It's just, you know, you don't want to play risky. You want to stay on that outside because you know that outside's pretty dominant. Crossover move from Two-Bop. Bob riding the wall, and now he's going to go back down the track. Contact between Cole. 3 wide back there, ricocheting off of each other. Now Ancient gun into the bottom of the racetrack, gets around Bob, and we go back to 4 wide. Contact between the 1 and the 51. Is now back to 3 wide racing. You see them training that top side. Ancient, terrible block, back to 4 wide, coming out of turn number 2. Contact, Ancient, there he goes. Ancient almost went around down the back straightaway. He's gonna check up, I believe everybody saved it. Yeah, Ancient's gonna check up. And now Sabas leads the charge on the outside. 2 even lanes right here. We'll see which one prevails, but it looks like no contested, just gonna go to the top. That outside was much more stacked up, was able to get a run, and now no contested. Can't do anything, tried to throw a block. Lap 8 out of 25 in duel number 1. The intensity already pretty high, and it looks like that outside's just a little bit better. You can get cars on the bottom, and we know that the bottom is pretty good, but other than that, nothing you can really do. See Sabas trying to choose what lane to go on, and there is side draft, by the way. We haven't seen a lot of side draft. Now you see no contestant kind of go up and try to side draft those cars on the outside. That's what you can do now. You can side draft those cars on the outside. So if they start to pull away, those cars on the bottom can drift up, get on that quarter panel. Let's see, what is Sabas going to do here? See Orange bring it down to the bottom of the racetrack. And now just a little bit of separation. Tubop going to go back up to the top. Honestly, this racing has not been bad. It's definitely been a train on the top, so we might need to fix it just a little bit. Other than that, though, I do think this racing has been pretty decent. Was there a wreck? Oh, there was a wreck. Caution. Not sure what happened at the back. I was wondering what happened. Oh, and Cole just got wall flown. That was a little monster who went around. And first caution of the duels. Tubop with a terrible block. That time, I know that was a terrible block. Cole wall-flung too. Yeah, I saw that. I think the outside is just a little bit too powerful. So that will be a notable change. I would honestly rather have an outside train. I know, people are still running the inside. It's just that everyone's training the outside. And yes, I would rather have an outside train than an inside. This is because it's more unpredictable. Ancient just sent me the clip. Let's see what happened here. Although it's not loading, so that's nice. Let me take a look and show you guys what happened once this clip from Metal loads. Drift up, get on that quarter panel. Okay. See what is Sabas gonna do here? See Orange bring it down to the bottom of the racetrack. Okay, no. That I was playing on Discord for some reason. My bad. All right, here we go. So let's show you guys what happened here. Not sure what it was. And now just a little bit of separation. Tubop gonna go back up to the top. Coming into one. Oh, wall fling. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Byron wrecked as well, and then we saw Cole hit a wall fling. So unfortunate for them. Lining up at the back as well. Cole DNF. What? Where's? Oh, never mind. I thought you said Cole left, or I processed that as like Cole left for some reason. Please don't nerf the outside. I will just probably a little bit. Oh yeah, but I still want there to be 2 lanes, and everyone's training the top right now. So I think for Duel 2, I will slow it. I'll slow it down just a tad. Right now it's at like 0.58. I'll make it like 0.55 or like 0.56. 0.57, no. All right, are we ready? All right, here we go. About to go racing again. Let me just one final check. Don't think anybody said an R. No. All right, here we go. Here we go. Back to racing at Daytona for duel number 1. 10 laps through this thing. Oh my God, my power just flashed for a second. That would be really funny if I ran out of power mid-race. The only problem with the TV cams, I can't really see anything that's going on behind. So if anybody wrecks, then that sucks. On board with Little Monster right here. See him at the back of the field. And I bet for a lot of these guys, it's very stressful. But Ancient, he's just cruising along. Let's take it up to Byron real quick. Look at him, 3 wide in the middle right there. Trying to side draft those cars on the top side. No contested, nowhere for him to go. Some tight racing in the middle of the pack right there. Contact between Byron and no contested. Oh, there we go. Happened again. They're sliding through the grass. Can they save it? Sabas saves it. No caution. We stay green. Goodness, that was close. Bob on the top side. Yeah, no inside line forming up, although it's very sketchy. You see Orange swing it down to the bottom. Will anyone follow him up? Maybe Little Monster? No, he's going to stick with his Ford teammate. Orange actually trying to... That's a great move from Orange. Got to run. They're 4 wide back there. Ancient's going to break out of it, but that was a great move from Orange. He got the run, swung it to the bottom, kept the momentum, and then got around Bob to take the lead. Great move from Orange. Is now we gotta ask, what will Bob do in return? We see everybody on the bottom right now. Will they go back up to the top coming into 1? They're going to keep it on the bottom. And will the train form back up? Bob, he's just going to keep it calm. He doesn't want to pull up with Little Monster. Will Tubot try to do it? No, he won't. I mean, the opportunity was there. He and Cole may have been able to go up the track. Little Monster will lead that outside, but I think everybody's just going to ditch him. They're going to go back down to the bottom. That's what's so common in these super speedway races. Once you get to the end of these things, then you start to be like, okay, well, I don't want to lose any spots, so I don't really want to make a move and pull out of line. I just want to keep my spot. And if someone does pull out of line, that's a free spot for me. As you see that front straightaway play, huge roll. Tubop hits the wall, and there goes Byron and Little Monster. Hard into the inside wall. It goes to 0-0. And just like that, the caution comes out once again. They got into the wall. That front straightaway is sketchy. Just like that, they get into the wall and wreck off the front stretch as Tubot will lead the field around to the front straightaway. See everybody training that top side. Tubot just going to be able to go up and block. Oh, Bob, aggressive move, just slammed into Ancient. And I think Tubot did force him down, though. That's going to be a verbal warning for Bob for just slamming into Ancient. But I'm pretty sure Tubot did push him down under the line. It's okay, he's locked in. But yeah, let's take a look and see what happened to. Oops, let's take a look and see what happened to the wreck right there. In my opinion, it just looked like it's okay, he's locked in. To me, it just looked like there's a bit of miscommunication. Let's see, will it show up? No, it's not showing up. And why is... Okay, Opera GX is... That's strange. It's not picking up the window. Alright, whatever, but let me just look at this real quick. Yeah, just some communication. Tubop hit the wall and then came down in a Little Monster, and just it's just the front straightaway so sketchy. And then, terrible hit for Byron. All right, well, sadly, I won't be able to show you guys any replays. That's unfortunate. All right, are we ready? Everybody said R. Let me check at the top. All right, we're good. And green flag in the air at Daytona. Let's try to keep this thing green to the end, shall we? Already fully up to speed. Bob zooming out front. See Cole pushing his T-motor. Did we have a wreck at the back? No, we did not. I saw a little bit of a gap there. I thought some cars went around. As we come down the back straightaway right here. Orange will go out to the lead. Seems like that bottom lane, it's got the momentum right now. Bob went up to the top anticipating that everyone will be up there, but just give it some time. We know that top lane probably is the better line. As you see it with one car, it looks like they might be able to catch up. And they will. No side drafting from the bottom. That's how you're going to have to combat that top side. Oh, we got a spinner. No contested. For some reason, I couldn't find him. He's in the grass, but he saved it. And nobody else involved as well. He is one lucky guy, I'll tell you that. As around 1 and 2. Coming up on 10 to go next time by. Got 3 cars on the top, multiple on the bottom. As you see, Orange just get pushed below the line. He's going to have to break out. Nothing he can do there. It's just a huge run from Cole, and then Cole gets pushed up the track. Just too big of a run. It's hard to hold your line. Oh, contact at the back. Byron, 4 wide. Down the worst part of the track to be 4 wide. And now, once again, I talked about this before, that inside train, here it comes. Nobody wants to lose spots, but nobody wants to... If someone pulls out a line, that's a free spot for them. They're not going to be like, well, you know, if someone goes up to the top, I'm going to follow them. That's not going to happen. You see everybody on the bottom, and these cars are not meant for this style of racing. It's meant, you know, for side-by-side, you know, action-packed racing like that. You see this huge run. That's going to push the boss up the track. He's going to have to go back up. Cole's probably going to get pushed up as well. And now that outside's kind of forming up a little bit. Tubop goes up to the top. Byron's left out for dry. And now Lil Monster getting aggressive, going to the bottom of the racetrack. 9 laps to go for duel number 1. The top 5 make it into the 500. Bob in that Mobile 1 Ford Fusion in 3rd place was arguably the best driver last season, and now he's, I can definitely tell everybody's a little bit stressed in this field. They don't want to miss the 500, biggest race of the season. Terrible way to start off the year. And right now, the 2-time champ, Tubop, finds himself 3rd to last. And Lil Monster, huge run on the bottom of the racetrack. Lil Monster cannot do anything about it. That's the thing. When you're far out like that and people behind you have huge runs, you have to be very careful. You cannot, like, you don't want to be that far up front. So it might be smart to, oh, contact right there. It looked like Sabas got into Lil Monster. Tubop going to file back in line. Byron trying to side draft. But as I was saying, if you get that far out in front, it honestly may just be beneficial for you to check up and try to get on that person behind you's bumper, as no contested goes to the middle. Tubop also stuck in the middle. Byron trying to go to the middle as well, trying to get with Tubop. Huge run for no contested. Front of the field goes to the 20. Now 3 wide behind the leader. Look at this 3x3 racing behind no contested. Contact at the back. I think Orange got into Tubop. Is now that middle line starting to lose its groove. Oh, Ancient around. 1 car spin. It won't be a caution unless he can get it straight. Yeah, it probably will. It took him like, it took him just a little bit less long. Okay, well, you know what? Fine. We'll keep it green then. We'll keep it green. No caution. Screw your chance to win. He is locked in. It's just I don't want to treat him different just because he's locked in. But also, Ancient is different, so. Anyways, the train back on the bottom of the racetrack. I keep talking about this, but it always happens at these super speedways. No one wants to give up a spot. And they want to keep how it is now. So, those guys at the back might be starting to get... What is Sabas do? Okay, well, now I have to throw a caution. All right, race back to the line, I guess. And this is why it's beneficial to be in Team B. Also, I said it in the stage. I said it in this stage. So, they're even in a Team VC too. Not a single person in the Team VC had chat open. Yeah, obviously you can get position back. Toggle decor works. Yeah, as you can see. Why am I under the map? Did someone fucking push me? But, I mean, I honestly don't know what to say. Be somewhat of an official in the next race, please. Please, glitch. I know, yes, next race, please. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, they're doing the Bubble 325. The race where I should have been in. The race where I should have been in, and I wrecked in turn 3. That is my lowest moment in row racing, by the way. Oh my god, Byron's AFK, and then no contested's AFK. It's position back. Will you accept my deal? What, Ancient? If I win the duel, you play Oath of Office with me tomorrow. Ooh, okay. What is Byron doing, brother? I can't wait. What did he say he was doing? You said dang it, and then he just said NR. It's 5 to go. But can you guys not see the ticker? Okay, he's back there. I was gonna say, if he's gone for another like 3 minutes, then I'm starting without him. Oh my god. All right, well, let's see what happens. By the way, this was, where's Orange at? This was a scheme that Sky was supposed to run yesterday. Not sure why Roblox didn't like it yesterday. I couldn't put it on the car. But, here we go. Nobody says NR, no contested is not ready. Okay. Oh my god. All right. That's nice. Well, we gotta wait for Ancient now because he's taking a piss. So, how's everybody's day going? Mine's going pretty bad. Now, listen, bad because only 5 cars make it. I know, but, like, I'm not risking having 15 cars and everybody complaining about lag the entire race. So. Let them all race. No, I'm not letting 18 cars. 18 cars are not racing. Let everybody but Byron in. Final season in this league. I don't know. It's supposed to be one good final season. Ricky Bobby better than Dale Earnhardt Jr.? No, but Kevin Durant is. Bro, where is Ancient at? How long did it take for you to take a piss? Also, I haven't been reading chat. For the one person who chat saying, can I join? Sorry, but you gotta join the Discord. Then even if you join the Discord, you gotta do tryouts, and you kind of missed that. Although you can do independent tryouts. Finally! Alright, are we... Oh my god, no contested NR. How long do we have to wait? Okay, there we go. Finally. All right, are we ready? If anybody says NR, they like dick in their ass. Okay, okay. Green flag in the air here at Daytona. 5 laps to go for duel number 1. Just gonna switch to this camera because I know something's gonna happen where I gotta do some sort of officiating call. Little Monster out front right now. No contested gonna break for his teammate. Check up, give him a big push. Smart move for no contested. Those two a part of Daytona Motor Club, newly established team that was made this season. But Little Monster pushed below the line. He's gonna push no contested back up. In that scenario, you just got to brake to the back. Can't push the person on your outside back up the track just to take the spot. It's unfortunate, and you never want to be in those situations. Scheme of the day, I mean, it would probably just have to go to the... Probably have to go to orange, or... Orange, what? Sorry, it would have to go to two-bopped, honestly. I do like that scheme. All right, 4 laps to go. Those 2 Daytona Motor Club Fords go back behind the field as now we come down the back straightaway. Come to the end of this thing. You see that train building up once again. It's always near the end of these things. People don't want to give up their spots. They don't want to be aggressive and try to make moves. And you see Tubok get pushed up right there. Byron, for some reason, checked up a lot and let him back in. Maybe he got stuck on that yellow line. Always got to give him the benefit of the doubt. Little Monster way below the line right there. Not sure what happened to him. And Orange below the line. Cannot pass down there. Went back up the track. And then just kind of ran into Cole. I think that looked like a... Not really a racing incident, but I don't think it was on purpose. It looked like it went back up the track, missed his spot, and then accidentally came down and then started ricocheting off each other. Down the back straightaway, two-bopped out of line now. That's your Season 4 and Season 2 champion. Why am I getting DM from Glitch? Oh, here we go. Oh, there they go. Cole trying to save it. He will. 2 laps to go here at Daytona. I'm not sure. I think Orange may have passed below the line right there. I gotta go check that back real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my god, yeah, Orange did pass below the line. So Orange, you gotta give up the spot. He passed below the yellow line. And now Bob's forcing everybody. He's trying to stay up here. Ancient going around. Bob's going to have an opportunity to get back on the inside. But the gap closes up. Huge run for Bob, though. Byron's going to have to throw a block. That may be it. White flag in the air here at Daytona for duel number 1. Ancient being pushed under. He's going to have to break to the back. He is locked in, however. Bobby's got nowhere to go. This may be... Oh, Byron pushed up the track. Cole pushed up the track. Sabas to the bottom of the racetrack. Could he get his first win in the Spotify Cup Series? Everybody under the line down the back straightaway. Contact between Orange and Byron. And Byron slams into the rest of the field. No contested, sliding, trying to break. There goes his Daytona 500. 5 cars up at the front of the field. And it's going to be Sabas in the Toyota winning this race. Byron sliding through the front stretch. And it looks like I'm going to have to review this one, because that was one chaotic last lap. Yeah, that was just one chaotic last lap. Let's see. So down the front straightaway, everyone's below the line. Two-Bob did kind of push Ancient down the track right there, but nothing he can really do. Coming into turn 1. Byron pushed up the track. Cole also pushed up. There's just enough room for Sabas to get by in the bottom. I don't think he passed under the line. But then everything keeps happening down the... I just want to take a look and see what happened down the backstretch here. Because a lot of people fell out of line. No contested got pushed down by Bob, I think. Orange is trying to get back into line. Byron kept door slamming everybody, which caused that wreck. So that might be a penalty. I'll have to check the rule book, because I know there is a penalty for door slamming people in the last lap. But, yeah, Bob can't do anything. No contested has to check up. Goes back up the track. Nothing he can do right there. And then I think Bob just hooked a left and tried to wreck Ancient. That also just may be a points penalty right there. But Sabas gets his first win in Spotify. And yes, that will count as a win. These, my philosophy on this is that the Clash and the Duel, those are still races. I mean, those still count as race wins. They're non-points wins, yes, but still, it's still a win. So congrats on Sabas. Am I getting penalized? I don't think so, Ancient. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think the only thing that's going to happen is Byron being penalized. And then, well, Byron, I'm looking at it right now. You're going down the backstretch, right? You kind of squeeze Two-Bopped on the line, which is fair enough, and then you door slam him, come back down the track, door slam into Orange, and then you don't learn, you try to get in line, and then you door slam into Bob, and then you try to do it again, and then you door slam into Bob again. So, I will have to take your word, because I'm trying to listen to the drivers more this season. But I'm telling you, cannot door slam people like that again. I know it's to get into the 500, but still. Anyways, congratulations, Sabas. Go to victory lane. I need to get out of the void, though. And so the drivers, I'm pretty sure, who made it in, I'll have to take a look at this. So the drivers who made it into the Daytona 500, Sabas, Cole, Two-Bopped, Orange, and Lil Monster. Bob, no contested. Byron will not make it into the Daytona 500. Although I do think I will do, like, points so that even if you miss this race, like, even if you miss based off speed, oh, yeah, someone's got to get in the car. So, someone get in the car. Someone get in the car. Cole's just going to have to.
Well, I think we figured out who's better than no contested and Byron.
Sabas. No, okay, well, you know what, that works. Screenshot, boom, there we go.